Alright. Hello everyone. Welcome back. This time, I have not touched this at all. I'm not, I just randomized it. I'm not like adjusting anything. But also, I'm specifically only going for a bingo. I'm not going to try to fill out the whole board. I'm just going to try to get one win as fast as possible and then move on to the next. And I'll just keep doing that. So I looked at it a little bit. These two rows, or these two columns look reasonable, and the diagonals are both decent. Although this is a lot of points, so maybe this diagonal. We're in underhang. I could get to moon fairly quickly. I feel like if I was in a different starting location, this would be better because I have to go all the way up to the top of exterior plus armories for this pearl. Or I think this row, this is the most reasonable one. I can drop down to shoreline to get this one. Finish this in shoreline, or not finish it. Start it, and then I need to go somewhere else to finish it, but I probably want to go to farm raise. Oh, do not enter farm raise. That's not very nice. Well, okay, this row could be easy. Don't go to farm raise. Garbage waste pearl to moon. Dodge Leviathan, which I'm Rivulet, so this shouldn't be that bad. Yeah, I'll go for this one. Which means I first want to go to early stream. Is this early? No. No? I'm pretty sure this is the same for my time zone at least. Go to shaded, then industrial, then bring that back to moon. Yeah. Early stream. What are you guys saying? This is the same time as always. I think I'm just gonna go immediately down to immediately down to shoreline. Dodge the Leviathan, which is a funny challenge. I haven't had problems with that challenge yet, but also I've been playing a lot of Rivulet, so also, the biggest feature that I want to see now in this mod is some ability to mark these challenges. Just like put like a little star or like some indication that you're like thinking about it, right? Because across the whole board, there might only be like 4 challenges that you're focusing on, but you just forget what they are. So just like marking them and being like, all right, these are the ones that I'm focusing on at the moment. That'd be very nice. I totally did this wrong, but whatever. Yeah, yeah. You could also see like, oh yeah, they're thinking about doing these challenges because they're always speculating, trying to figure out what we're doing, and also potentially being confused. I feel like in most games so far, there's been some confusion of what the runners are doing. Where the commentators are like, this looks like an ideal strategy, and then the runners do something else, and they're like, why are they doing that? This is literally just story percent, by the way, so, I mean, while I go down to Shoreline, I've done this route a bunch already. How it went? After watching back the video, I feel like I did pretty well. There was some, so the same thing happened with me, where I didn't go for 2 challenges, which were the pain cone ones, or the beehives. I don't know what I should call them. I guess I should just call them beehives. But I didn't go for the beehive challenge, and I didn't go for the points challenge. Because for the points challenge, I looked at it and I said that was going to take a long time, and it's going to be really easy to make mistakes and lose a lot of time, so I'm just going to ignore it. And then the other team proceeded to fail that challenge for like 30 minutes. So I think I made the right decision. For the beehives one, I tried it, but then I realized that it's actually really difficult to get 4 beehives without taking a very long time. Because if you look at okay, take a moment to look at this. If you look at the map for Rivulet's farm arrays, how many beehives are there? Up by the scavenger toll, okay, in the scavenger toll room, there's 3 beehives. And by the shelter, on the right side of that area, there's spore puffs, I think. Yeah, there's a bunch of spore puffs somewhere in there. So you could run around here for a while and collect 3 beehives. Okay, where do you get the 4th one? I actually don't even know where the next closest beehive is on the map. I think the next closest one is on the other side of the toll, which is a problem because I did not pay the toll. I used the refraction cell to jump over it, which means I cannot carry an extra item with me unless you can put beehives in your stomach, which actually, I don't know if you can do that. And I may have been carrying a different item in my stomach that was also more important. CO2. So there's 1, 2 beehives plus two beehives in the next room. Okay, so this is where you would complete the challenge by shelter SO7. Are there enough spore puffs around this area though? I guess all the way down closer to the echo. So that just takes a long time. You need like 1 spore puff. Since all the beehives are spread out, you need 1 spore puff per beehive. So you carry 2 spore puffs with you, throw them at the beehives, carry them to the shelter, go all the way back down, grab the spore puffs again, go all the way back up, do the same thing for the other beehives. If they get activated by any creature, you immediately lose the challenge. I don't know how long it takes for them to respawn. And plus, I saw some of the beehives activate from the creatures, so I was like, okay, I can't do it here. So I guess if you have a perfect map of farm arrays and know where all the spore puffs and beehives are, and they don't get accidentally activated by a creature, and you don't accidentally activate themselves or miss them with a spore puff, then you can complete the challenge after like 5 minutes. I decided not to go for it. And when I did decide to go for it, I didn't know how many beehives there were in the room. I thought that there were 4 in the scavenger toll room. There's only 3, so I kind of gave up on that immediately. Yeah. And maybe if they don't take a long time to respawn, I could have spent a while in that area. You know, just like eating food, sheltering a bunch until they respawn and I could get the other one, but I would rather just move on. Anyway. I think that if the challenge was adjusted so that you only had to get 2 beehives, it would have been a lot better, but I think there was actually some problem where they weren't able to change it for whatever reason. Yeah, so if the number was lowered, it'd be a nice challenge, but it was not reasonable. Because honestly, I think the challenge is just there to showcase a cool interaction, because I don't know how many people know about the fact that you can pick up the beehives. And yeah, 90 points I just thought would take too long. I want to keep moving. I don't know why the other team both were focusing on points at the same time. Or that's at least what it looked like from watching it. They were like... I don't know, they just both spent so long going for points. I feel like they could have tried to at least block some of... Or I don't know, just do something else, at least. But yeah, at that point in the game, there were a lot of challenges that took a long time to complete. Like going to Moon, or, I mean, Pebbles, going to Submerged. Also, I wonder, okay, I guess I'd have to ask the organizers. I wonder if I'm allowed to look at my teammate's screen. Like, if he's streaming it, can I have his stream open and just watch where he is? Because I found that it's difficult to communicate which room we're in. Very quickly. Wait, do I want to go to Moon right now? I guess I don't, actually. Yes, that would be fine. Because sometimes he will get lost, and I'll like try to tell him where to go, but I just don't know which room he's in. Because he actually spent a long time trying to get into Submerge. Or trying to bring a jetfish into Submerge, even though that there's jetfish that spawn right outside the gates. And I told him that, but he misinterpreted what I said. So if I just knew which room he was in, that would have been avoided. Some people say they're scared of me. Or like meeting me in the tournaments, which I think is funny. I don't think I have a huge advantage. Because so far my teammate has not been able to contribute too much. I think that a more balanced team is going to do a lot better. Like, just being able to... Like, imagine a scenario where there's two paths that can be taken to complete challenges. I go on one path, but then I get blocked. Maybe I'm a bit slow and I die or something. Or they just prioritize the challenge faster than I did. They complete that challenge. And then the other teammate on their side, they go for the other path, right? Suddenly they've completed two challenges, or are on the path to complete like two sets of challenges. While I'm like behind on one set. I feel like you really get a huge lead with that. Got grabbed by a spider at some point. Also, I'm gonna drop the refraction cell because I don't like it. I guess I could have removed the refraction cell challenge. I guess that wouldn't make it spawn. I'm not a huge fan of the fact that refraction cells were added to Rivulets spawn. Just because I think the movement is a little bit boring with the cell. I mean, there's some cool things you can do with it. But I just love base Rivulets movement a lot. And it's also harder to carry items. But it's like kind of an advantage to have the refraction cells, so you don't really want to drop it. But if people want to see refraction cell stuff, then I guess it's fine to keep it. And there's nothing preventing me from just dropping in the cell immediately. I dropped the cell in farm raise because I fell and dropped the cell down a pit. I think everyone ended up dropping the cell at some point and no one noticed. Like at some point, like, oh, no one has a cell. Even though they went to shoreline and could have completed that challenge. So, oh, I did not see you. I can't see. Wait, I want to do the thing. I'm so glad that Rivulet was picked, though. It's a little bit rigged. I had a feeling... I thought that there may be a chance that the other team would veto Rivulet. Probably would have been a good decision. Maybe. I don't know. But also Rivulet is a fun character, so they probably did also want to play them. Oh, hi, guys. Please don't hurt me. Also, I find it funny that that was the game where I had horrible scavenger rep. Because I tried to have good rep. I really should have done something differently at the toll. Because one of the objectives was to bomb a scavenger toll, and I like to give them a lot of pearls before I do that to make up for it. What I should have done is brought pearls to the toll to like give them the pearl and then a bunch of spears to increase the rep a ton, and then I would throw the grenade at them, right? But I just kind of forgot. I don't know. I don't know why I didn't do that. I instead just gave a pearl to some random scavenger walking around. Kind of tunnel vision on that for a bit. But then, you know, the scavengers kind of became a problem for the rest of the run. And when I got out of farm raise, they stopped being a problem. Hello, people in the YouTube chat. I did not know you were here until just now because the chat was not updating. So, hello. There must be some daylight savings related thing makes it seem like to some people that I started streaming earlier. But for me, it's the same time as always. Sorry about that. So here's the board. I'm focusing on this challenge. I'm going to go to outskirts to throw a grenade at them. Then I'll pick up the industrial and garbage pearls and bring them to moon. Or actually, yeah, that's the objective. Bring them to moon. And I'll also get the Leviathan bite in shoreline. The goal for today is just to go for wins, as in a 5 in a row. I'm not going to try to fill out the whole board. Okay, I'm gonna go this way instead. I feel like I'm not great at movement sometimes. Oh, nice backflip, dude. That side kind of got in the way. Caramels are very funny, but I've kind of just become more and more annoyed by them. They're very, the way they spit is like super annoying because they have like instantaneous reaction time. The moment you're within like line of sight, they start spitting at you, even if they're not even looking at you at all. Like, how do they know you're there? It's not like there's any delay or like you can like leave their line of sight for a while, wait a bit, try to cross them again, and then they start spitting at you instantly. Like, there's no way to get around it. You just need to wait for them to leave completely. The centipede, nice hit from me. That's a significantly larger centipede. No grenade. So something that I've noticed is that grenades are actually not at all guaranteed from those little areas that I don't know the name of. Not at all. So any challenges that relate to like bombing something or using a bomb, they're actually a little bit random whether you even get the bomb at all. Hey dude, I don't want to deal with you. Dude. Oh, there's another pearl over there. I'm actually surprised he didn't notice me. Gonna give this. I love when they're about to throw something at you, but then you give them the pearl and they get distracted. So what I'm gonna do, I guess I'll just shelter. There's food up here. That's a white lizard. Just shelter to try to respawn the grenades. If that's how it works. Sorry about that. Nice catch, you lizard. Okay, these guys are being annoying. Why is YouTube chat being awful? Not you getting like the interface. It's like not updating the messages at all. I mean, house cats are pretty fast. If you ever see them like running around like crazy. Hey guys, free food? Free taming a lizard? If they want to show up? I try to do a backflip. Now there's like tons of grenades. I'll take his pearl and then give it back to the scavengers. Reputation tech. Now they're like, oh, thank you for the pearl. Now we can keep going. I need the industrial pearl at some point, but I'll just get that on the way back. Oh, okay, now the YouTube chat is working. Welcome back, everyone. I can finally read your messages. The chance, probably like 1% or 2%. I'm gonna say 2% because I've seen like a decent amount of them for how many fruit there are in the game. It's not extremely rare. Also, was it the last game? I think there's a challenge to get karma flowers, and I forgot where karma flower locations were. Because there's like a ton in industrial, I could have just gotten all of them, plus an extra one in Sky Islands that I totally missed over. Not that I don't know that there's karma flowers in those locations, it's just that in the moments I forgot to go and check those rooms because I was prioritizing moving quickly. Which is usually how I end up making mistakes in these events so far. Oh, you're getting killed by a centipede? Have some oh dear. You know, I'll help you guys. See? I was just dealing with the centipede. I don't even know if it's a centipede. That was scary. In fact, I'm like extra familiar with the industrial karma flowers because if you're gourmand and you want to make a bunch of singularity bombs, that's where you go. That's like the ideal location. Oh, that's kind of unfortunate. So I finished that objective. Finished the pearls, so we're heading back to industrial. I think I already took the gates, so I need to shelter. Lower than 2%, so it's probably 1%. And maybe I've run across like 100 or so blue fruits, so that would still make sense if I've seen it like twice. Oh, 0.3. Maybe I'm lucky then. Hey, my scavenger rep went up. They really like that bomb. I wonder if that counted as me helping them in combat, because there was a centipede there. Guess this is fitting. Hello, welcome to the stream. Unfortunately, lizards don't die from falling down there. If they did, that would be like the perfect... Oh wait, I need to go to garbage waste. This is just the wrong direction. If lizards did die from that, that would be like the perfect score running spot. Just hang out in this room, wait for lizards to show up, and then just take them down. Whoops. Okay, I'm doing too much. Hey, dude. Sorry about that. Hey guys, have a spear. Uh-oh. Wait, that guy's just dead. I think he was dead. Is there a challenge to stab garbage worms? I would like to see that. Actually, I guess there is. Okay, so there's a challenge to hit a creature with something. And there's a ton of variation in this challenge, like hit some specific creature, or hit any creature, or hit any creature with a rock, or a spear, or a grenade. I think they should utilize that more. Because the chance of that challenge being picked is probably the same as any other challenge, but there's so much variation, we're losing out a lot. Like, what about challenge to hit a Leviathan with spears, or hit a garbage worm, or hit any creature with rocks like 100 times, you know? Maybe those kind of challenges are a little bit boring. But like, actually hit creatures with spears is kind of interesting because you can't, that doesn't count if you hit a dead creature. So you need to keep finding new creatures to stab. So it's kind of like a point objective, but it doesn't matter if you kill the creature or not. Like, you just get to like stab a vulture a few times, and that challenge is, you have contributed to the challenge, you know? Oh, thanks, guys. Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Hit a stowaway with rocks, you know. If you want a challenge to like interact with the creature, but you don't really know how to do it, that is just a way. I don't know if this is the best path to take, but I'm gonna take it because I have not done it that often. Invisible Cyan. Okay, somehow I missed them. Maybe they went through a pipe and I just didn't see. Or maybe give spears to garbage worms. That's an interesting challenge, yeah. Or maybe feed kelp with fruit. That's a fun thing you can do. I'm gonna share those on the Discord. So I don't think there are already challenges like that. I got stuck. Fight lizards. Nope, that's not how you do it. Somehow I don't think I'm dead. Oh, actually, I am dead. They just kept grabbing me from each other. We're in outskirts, aren't we? Yeah. I'm not exactly sure how the challenges are randomized, but I think that some variations of challenges should be more likely than others. Oh, here's one. Hit big spider with rocks. Yeah. But there's only one challenge like that. Whereas the transport creature, there's 3 of these. This is a significantly more difficult challenge. Because I've noticed that the challenges tend to be toned down a lot for this event. So maybe the base difficulty is a bit too high. Maybe there could be a difficulty slider like the way it is for Expedition mode, but that would be difficult to set up. Yeah, things you might expect, you know, in the future, but not right now for this event. I think it's probably best if the event kind of stays the way it is, that it doesn't, you know, change for people who have games that are later, you know. Thank you, lizard. Kill big spiders in chimney canopy with spears while starving. No, with like grenades or something. Wait, I went in the wrong direction again. There probably, you know, if there was a difficulty slider, there probably would be a lot of wall starving challenges. So maybe it's a good thing it's not here yet. But also, if there was a difficulty slider, I think that the types of challenges should be adjusted, but not the quantity. Because something really annoying about Expedition mode is when you have to kill like 200 like blue lizards, and it's like, I can't find that many. Like, there barely exists that many on the whole map. Unless you want me to literally travel across the entire map just to kill all the blue lizards, you know? So instead of, like, kill 4 blue lizards, it should be kill 4 cyan lizards, or kill 4, you know, vultures. But then on the low difficulty, it's like kill 4 squid-cicadas or lantern mice or something like that, you know? Yeah, also in one cycle. But Expedition also gives you like absurd numbers, like kill 13 white lizards. Like, yeah, it's difficult, but it's really boring. Because there's like a handful of locations where white lizards are the most common, and you just spend like multiple cycles in those spots. Just waiting for white lizards to spawn, or to respawn. Something like kill 1 red lizard, you know? Like, that's difficult, but just one of them isn't too bad. Okay, maybe then it's a challenge of how many points the challenge or the creatures give. It doesn't really feel balanced correctly. Whoa, that movement. I got the spear back. Okay, then from this point I have to go down. I'm not sure if this is the best route for the pearl. Actually, it most definitely is not, but... What are you doing all the way up there, dude? Also, I didn't really think about this, but rolling Spearmaster would actually really suck. Previously, I was like, okay with Spearmaster, but now I'm like, I think I might actually want to reroll them. Okay, never mind. Because Spearmaster can't carry items. And that is like, how many challenges are there to like transport pearls or to like transport hazers or, you know, whatever other creature that you can put in your stomach? There's like actually a kind of decent amount of those challenges. And Spearmaster makes all of them 10 times more difficult. I'm sure that maybe they would, you know, change those challenges if we did get Spearmaster, but it just sounds really annoying. You know, Spearmaster is best when they don't worry about any items at all and they literally just like hold spears all the time. But you can't do that in this in these challenges. I don't know. I know that there was one game with Spearmaster, but I have not watched it yet, so I'll just have to see how that went to get a better idea of what it's like. What leeches? Okay, so I literally just need to give these pearls to Moon and dodge the Leviathan on the way. I should have gotten food earlier, but whatever. Didn't need jump scare. Kind of wonder how hard it would be to get points as Riv, because I don't really try that often. But if there was a gets 90 points in one cycle challenge, could I do that as Riv? Because then at one point in my run, I killed a bunch of orange lizards and I got like 50 points. But orange lizards are really easy to kill if you can pick them off individually. I think that my fight with those orange lizards was like some of the best combat I've ever done. Because I hit like all the down spears from backflips. I was able to kill each orange lizard before the next one showed up. Really happy with that. But, you know, I don't think that's always going to happen. Probably got a bit lucky there. And if it's like a lion lizard, if it's a white lizard, you know, things would probably be different. Also, we're gonna have to see how it goes with the yeah, I was thinking I might take fall damage here. Maybe not a great idea, and I didn't get a good angle there either. There you go. No, I don't want to bounce off the water. No, he's too fast. Oh, okay, that works. Biggest challenge, entering a pipe. In the water. Whoa. That's like the most horizontal plank I've ever gotten. Oh, I need to watch that back. How steep was that angle? I feel like I almost ran into something. It was like 30 degrees. I did not hit. I was not going to hit anything at all, except maybe that kelp at the end. Yeah, planks with while holding a pearl, probably not a good idea. take that. What did they even just eat right there? Like a bat fly or something? Also, there was a challenge. I've seen this challenge a few times to befriend or to tame a squidcada, and like, does that even work? Something here in case I died to a leviathan. It has a very high chance of happening. I guess you give them bat flies, yeah? And you don't kill them? Maybe save them from like a lizard or something? Maybe it should be like lower rep with squidcadas. Just get them to hate you. Okay, leviathans. I'm ready. Yeah, too easy. Ideally, I'd get the Leviathan challenge, then I go to Moon and then shelter immediately, and that would be it. I don't really want to go to Moon and then come back and potentially die after all that. But no Leviathans here is unfortunate. There could be a Leviathan one room over. Oh, great. Please distract the kelp for me. Deadfish. I hate this kelp. This is like the worst creature placement in the entire game. It's like, wow, you want to go into that pipe? How about no? No Leviathans. Oh, okay. How's it going? Not leashes, dude. Did you get tired? I think you got tired. Okay. So there's been discussion about this challenge. Leviathans only try to bite you a few times and then they just give up and leave. And in that case, you kind of lose your opportunity to complete the challenge at all. Did you already give up? Like, you have to reset the cycle or find a new Leviathan. It's kind of a huge pain. So maybe that should be considered also completing the challenge, you know? As long as you, like, tire out to Leviathan. Because you still have to kind of get dangerously close to them. Yeah, like, that just kind of sucks for me. Like, there goes your Leviathans. Oh, right. Give them infinite stamina so that you... Okay, I guess that's one way to do it. Just never let them run away. Much higher chance of just dying to them then. But also, I've learned stuff about Leviathans that I didn't know. Like, I didn't even know that they had a stamina mechanic. I gotta check, right? Kind of always wonder, is it possible to like jump out of the water and then plink? Can ribs run on water? Almost. You're so mobile, you might as well, right? Like I'm basically just jumping the moment I touch the water. I maintain my speed. You can also do this. Yeah, Riv is very agile. Here's a Leviathan. Please don't be awful. I thought the thing in the background was the Leviathan. I don't even know where your head is, dude. It's like eating dirt. Like that one lizard. Nice camera transition. No, that should be a lizard type. Like a really small lizard, but they can run on water. That would be fun to see. Oh, the water is a little bit too chaotic for that to work, probably. A lot of waves, you know. I actually don't know if those like real lizards, do they need like perfectly still water to run on, or can they run on like, I'm not sure what the word is for like water with a bunch of waves in it. I guess I'll just head in this direction immediately. It seems to be more likely to find Leviathans. Another strategy that I've done was tides. I mean, not really, but sort of. Did you just spawn in? What was that? Oh, let's not jump, girl. Oh man, I'm trying to like swim boost the moment they're about to bite. It's really rough on the timing. This challenge is definitely something. Hello, welcome to the stream. I think I'd actually rather see the challenge changed over them getting infinite stamina. Because if it's so difficult that no one can complete it, it's just people are going to ignore the challenge instead of going for a slightly easier version of the challenge. Because then we still get to see interactions with the Leviathans. Actually, here, let's try another thing involving a jetfish. I wonder if you could do a plank while holding a jetfish. It doesn't sound possible, but, you know, what if? What's that movement? Just Rivulet. Hello. Welcome to my least favorite kelp. I got it. We're doing the Leviathan challenge. Really good Spearmaster campaign? I kinda hate it. Sorry. Spearmaster is a fine character in like super ideal environments for them. Otherwise, they kind of suck, and it's really annoying to have to travel so far with a pearl. So another thing that I've tried doing is feeding a jetfish to the Leviathan while being really close to it. If the jetfish is in a good spot. They're just gonna eat. They're just eating leeches. Ow. See, already leaving? You literally did a single attempt. Damn, that jetfish just did a crazy jump across that platform. Good job. It's a little bit unfortunate, you know, Spearmaster situation. literally like every discussion about the character is like, yeah, they're cool, but the pearl. Oh, what the heck? I did not know about this connection. Hello. Why are you eating dirt again? Why isn't Rivulet the one to do that whole... Oh, are you also not interested? They really just give up, huh? Not only from like a game design perspective, but also a lore perspective. Like if you want to design a Slugcat to transport pearls for you, why make it so difficult for them? Like they say that it takes like several days or several cycles, I guess. It takes a long time to extract the information from the pearl or to remove it safely. So you're just making the whole process more complicated. And they could have just like used their like stomach to transfer the pearl, like they already are pretty good at doing, you know? Okay, I guess I'll just finish the pearl challenge and get the Leviathans afterwards. You're not gonna... Oh, it counts. Okay, goodbye. So, like, best case scenario, I guess, is that it does just take several cycles to, like, read the contents of the pearl every single time your master gets somewhere. I guess it's not a huge deal. You spend however many cycles to transport, or to get from one iterator to the other, and then spend a few cycles just sitting there and waiting for the data transfer. I guess it's not that bad, but also like the other abilities that Spearmaster has, like they don't seem that strong. It's just kind of a weird explanation for why Spearmaster has their abilities, because my interpretation is that the abilities were created first. You know, the developers just wanted to make some cool characters, so they made some Slugcats, gave them crazy abilities, said, here we go. Here's some Slugcats. And then they started working on the story and the environments and all of that stuff afterwards. And they suddenly had to explain what was up with Spearmaster being so weird. So like, let's just say some iterator wanted to modify them to survive the harsh journey, right? But you could have made a really fast character. You could have made a stronger character that doesn't work in a really weird way. Like, oh, like, how exactly am I going to go about making a Slugcat like really strong so that they can survive a long, dangerous journey? How about making them create spears that they can use to drain the life from creatures, but they can't eat normally? And it's actually a horribly inefficient process because you can only get one food pip per like spear throw, even though normally creatures give you multiple food pips from you just eating them normally, right? I don't know, maybe carnivorous Slugcats weren't invented yet, so that was their best idea. But even then, like, let them eat fruit and, like, popcorn. I guess you can eat popcorn, but you somehow get less food from popcorn than every other character in the game. That really doesn't make sense. Like, how do you make popcorn, what is normally like an infinite food source? Like, a limited resource. Don't tell me that's gonna drain your stamina already. Okay, nice hitbox. Welcome back. Welcome to the stream. I guess maybe Spear Master was just like the first experiments of like trying to modify a Slug Cat. But like, why would they be so bizarre, right? Hunter makes way more sense. They're just like a bit stronger and they can carry an extra spear, which might even be an unintentional side effect, right? Oops, I actually don't want to go here. Whatever iterator created Rivulet knew what was up. Yo, you need a Slug Cat to transport some pearl and like do some stuff? We got you. Have the fastest Slug Cat ever created. Man, I feel like Rivulet has to be the creation of an iterator because they're just too absurdly broken. Like, moving really fast or water breathing on their own would make sense, except maybe not moving this fast. But then both of them, like, perfectly suited for this environment and this, like, particular challenge. No, please jump properly. Because some people claim that Rivulet just happens to be adapted to the environment as it changes. But first of all, that would take forever. Evolution is extremely slow, and you know how much time has passed between like Monk and now is like probably not that long, because the rot has spread from pebbles, but not too much. Like, it hasn't infected the entire structure, just like the one like half of it. Unless there already existed a species of more aquatic and agile Slug Cats, and they just spread because of their ability to move in this environment. I don't know. Because that's usually how it works in Rain World, right? There are changes in the like the creature, like what kind of creatures are alive, but it tends to be already existing species that are spreading because their environment is, or the environment is becoming more ideal for them. Yeah, and Rivulet also just happens to have a pearl that gives them exactly the information that is useful for their little quest. It is interesting though, because it's actually Pebble's idea to oh, hello. It's his idea to like take the refraction cell from him to Moon. So I guess whatever other iterator created Rivulets thought that, you know, they can do this and Pebbles would want it. I keep finding Leviathans right as they're leaving the room. Maybe if Rivulet was like half the speed, or half of the speed increase from like survivors to them, maybe it'd be like easy to explain. Like, oh, they're just a bit more agile and they can breathe underwater. That makes sense. Does Rivulet do a backflip in any like trailers? Bingo, yeah. I'm almost there. The last objective is to dodge a Leviathan's fight, which I've been failing to do for the past like 30 minutes. It is a very recent thing. The mod that I'm using was released like 2 weeks ago. And it's actually not even... It's only limited access at the moment. I did get a plunk while I was already in the water. Hey, little mini plank. Is there Leviathan down here? Oh man, okay. Not enough acceleration there. Maybe a throw boost would have worked. I mean, I could have picked a challenge that didn't involve a Leviathan. Any of these other paths. If only I knew a consistent way to jump out of the water with enough height. There we go. And there goes my opportunity to get into the pipe. Yeah, I guess I should bring like a spear or something. That would make this way easier. Even just a rock would help. Yo, the chain? Optimal movement. Not getting into that pipe though. There we go. This is an expedition song, sort of. Leviathans. Could I do like a reverse blink? Like if I jump off of this but then turn around? Okay, it's very difficult. Yeah. think I've had enough looking for Leviathans. Yep, still broken. Okay, so you have to like restart and then activate it again. Don't believe they're actually plants. I think that they... okay. I think that it doesn't really matter. Or, okay, the real explanation is that in the Rain World universe, there's little distinction between plants and animals. They're all kind of the same living matter, you know? They're called plants, but that's just because they don't move most of the time and they're stuck in one place, but they can still, like, move themselves around. They can move their body, but not their location, you know? And of course, nothing in Rain World is... oh, wow, this looks nice. Nothing in Rain World has anything to do with the real world. You know, creatures may be called similar names like centipedes or spiders, but they're their own species in the Rain World universe, right? Yeah, carnivorous plants don't move that much, but they can in Rain World. And they're basically the same as animals. They've just decided to stick in one place, you know. Also, the game did crash, so I'm restarting it now. So this version of the bingo mod is a little bit unstable, potentially. It's being actively developed, like, right now. Yeah, there's been bugs, there's been updates and stuff. Hopefully I can get this to work. Yeah, everything is also a fish. Every animal is a fish. There we go. Okay. I'm re-rolling this because I don't want the refraction stuff. Otherwise, I don't mind. Every vertebrate is a fish. Right. So insects aren't fish, but humans are. This is a common shelter to start in. Like, I've seen this starting location quite a lot. Out of every possible shelter. How'd the first one go? Once again, could not complete the Leviathan bite challenge. I was like, oh, I'm free with it. It shouldn't be a problem. It is a problem. I think that the hit creature challenge could be utilized a lot better. I don't even have any challenges to hit creatures, but think about, like, hit a Leviathan with spears. You know, that challenge already exists. You probably just need to input it manually because it'd be very unlikely to show up naturally, right? Yep, thank you. 5 regions that never spawn in. I think I've gotten like pretty decent spread of spawn locations, like Sky Islands, Outskirts, Underhang, Pebbles, Subterranean. I don't know if I've seen a shoreline spawn yet. Oh, Pipe Yard 2. Go at the chat box. This is Don't Die. Basically complete 3 other challenges without dying. I should probably actually look at the board and see what I should try to do. Oh, we have 2 Karma Flower challenges. I probably should have changed that. I think this middle row looks pretty reasonable. I just need to trade an item, pin a creature, befriend a lizard, and then put pearls in industrial. The rest of them look like they might take a while. Maybe this one. This one also isn't bad either. But I need to go to Subterranean and Sky Islands. Yeah, I'll stick to this middle one. And there's orange lizard or yellow lizards. They're called yellow lizards here. I usually call them orange lizards. Oh, so if you die at all, like if I die and then complete three bingo challenges without dying, this still doesn't count. Dying once will remove this challenge unless you do it immediately. Yeah, it should probably be complete 3 bingo challenges without dying, and then you get the challenge completed. It's not completed automatically. Yeah, there is a song called Orange Lizard. So let's head to Outskirts. I'm in Outskirts. Get the Outskirts Pearl. Bring it to Industrial. Which one am I doing? This one? Scavenger Merchants is a bit annoying. Kind of annoying that the Outskirts Pearl is in such an out-of-the-way place. I mean, I guess that's kind of the point of the pearls. That was such a waste of time. But it's like all the way over on this side of the region down a pit that takes a while to get out of. Yellow, orange. Just both of them. I mean, is there a color that's just like in the middle? I mean, there's like a trillion different like names of colors. Yeah. Just making up stuff. Guys still after me. Oh, hey guys, I have a pearl actually. Like I wouldn't. Whoops. Okay, you know what? I was actually totally an accident. I don't actually want to kill you guys. I wanted to give them the pearl because it would just respawn in that room. I could take it on the way to Industrial. Oh, I need to trade with the scavengers. That probably was a bad idea. That guy just took my pearl. What the heck? Or actually, yeah, he did. Yeah, take that. Sometimes I'm really bad at movement. Really, being fast in this game is not about how fast you can move. It's about how often do you move slowly. Often do you get stuck on terrain and like stuck on poles and enter pipes backwards and all that stuff. Well, hopefully the scavengers don't hate me. Usually the merchants are a bit nicer. Open to trading with you first before they try to kill you. Also, I feel like I always see this challenge. Like this one always shows up. It's like, yeah, no one's completing that. Although, you know, it is kind of nice to see some variance in the difficulty of the challenges. Like, some challenges that you can complete, like, in the first few cycles compared to challenges that take, like, multiple cycles to complete. Like, delivering stuff to Moon. So, like, in the early game, it's like a rush to complete those easy challenges, but then later on, it's like, okay, which long challenge can I afford to do? But, you know, when you get random challenges, it's kind of all over the place. Now, I have a challenge to feed the tame a yellow lizard, but I don't know where food is. Are you food? That counted as a pin somehow. Okay, orange lizard quest. Did I... Oh, I literally dropped the pearl in this room. Here's one pearl, here's the other. I'll leave these here. I want to find a lizard. Missed popcorn? Not you. Hello? Hello? Are you blind? Okay, now they all know I'm here. Which means they will all become my friends, right? Popcorn missed. I could go for that challenge instead. Bomb. Odds could... Oh. But, I mean, I just didn't want to do the karma flowers. Although I am in industrial right now. Okay, these lizards really don't care about me at all. I want to feed you something. Maybe I go do this challenge first. But then this centipede will be gone. Yes, you. Well, this counts. Okay. Eat it again. Wonderful. That is so much better than getting the passage. See, I kind of wanted, if this was a bingo board in a real game, would it be worth it to, like, pin a creature and just shelter instantly? Because this is the one at the center, right? This is the most valuable tile. And you could complete it, like, in, like, 30 seconds. I guess you would do that. Like, no reason not to. You need a shelter to get enough karma to leave outskirts. So you would do that, like, instantaneously. I don't need these anymore. Actually, I need scavenger rep, so I do need these. Make it easy for Riv. Hello, welcome to the stream. I really want to try plugging out of this room sometime. It's really difficult. Because you need to be perfectly aligned up the middle, but then also you can't bonk on the ceiling. Either. Yeah, bingo speedruns. Hello. Sorry that I killed one of you guys earlier, but I really did not mean to do it. It was a misinput. Hey, calm down. Just gonna hang out up there. I've never tried to go up there. Okay, whatever. You can hide up there. So we have learned this challenge is surprisingly difficult. You need... I think I might just go to shaded first, because garbage is kind of just a pain. Actually, here's an opportunity for some science. If I take... Can I trade an item back to the same merchant? They probably accounted for that. Because it literally says 2 other scavenger merchants. But what if I shelter and go back to a different scavenger merchant on a different cycle? Unless it's the same one that comes back every day. I actually don't know. But I still want to go to shaded first, just because it's easier to traverse. What if you killed the merchant? I guess the different one would show up. Yeah, so party mode lets you play as creatures, but the controls are kind of jank. I actually think it's worth it to science this. I also kind of want to... For this challenge, could you go to Pebbles? Right? Because his room is full of pearls. Although there's such little reason to go to Pebbles ever. Unless you're just grabbing a neuron. Which is much easier from underhang. Unless you like, I guess if you need like the exterior pearl plus the exterior echo plus a neuron, that would be the best option. Yeah, I guess like attaching it to the room would make it easy. Funny song. For shaded, I just like it, man. I like this path. And the other path has like spitter spiders, and you can't see anything. And who knows, maybe this path is faster as Rivulet. Has anyone tested that? Okay, wow, good job. Grain perfect death. Oh, nope, karma flowers. Yeah, now it's not. That one, like, the one dangerous creature in the whole area. I think that maybe this challenge could be changed to trade trade items from a scavenger to a scavenger in another region. Because there's so few scavenger merchants. I think there's only 4 in the whole game, right? Garbage, Shaded, Sky Islands, and Subterranean. And the one in Subterranean is really, really out of the way. And it's in Subterranean. And Sky Islands is quite far away from Shaded, so... You know, going between any pair of merchants is really difficult, unless you're going from Shaded to Garbage, but even then, Garbage is full of garbage worms, which will steal spears. So if you get traded a spear and that's your item that you're taking with you, it's probably going to get stolen. So if you could just pick up any item from a scavenger, go to another region and trade it back to them, that would be like way more reasonable, but still involve trading with scavengers. Like keeping track of which item is the one you got from them, right? Yeah, that was the red lizard. Friendship. That's an explosive spear, by the way. Could you all get out of the way, please? Go to that room without genocide. Gourmand moment. Could I? Really? Okay, the other variant of the pole hop, or the pole hop? The other variant of the wall pounce does work, but I don't know how to control which one you get, so it might as well be random. That's balling. Balling. Rivulet will never ball in. Oh, the merchant is literally right here. Balling with no ball. Hello. You have a lantern. I no longer have a pearl. Oh yeah, I'll take the other lantern. Thank you. A lantern for a lantern. So we're gonna do a bit of science here. First, I'm gonna bring it back to the same dude. It's probably not going to count. If that doesn't work, I will try killing the scavenger and then doing it again. The downpour path. It would be pretty fast. Actually, no, it wouldn't. Because the merchant is on the left side of the region. I need food. But I guess it's faster than going through Shoreline. The song faded out with the sheltering. I'll take one pearl with me in case I need it. Funny song. Imagine they put this song in the Watcher. Isn't there another pearl? Yeah, there's a pearl right up there. This one merchant gets so much. This is sub. Yeah. So if I give this to you, you won't like it. Well, he likes it, but it does not complete the challenge. He did not suspect the thing. I'll take that with me. So I'll just take the pearl back. Use it later. Still need food. Excuse me. Yeah, I threw a spear at him and he did not care at all. And then I ran up to him and started taking his items, trying to grab a spear, and he still didn't care. There's also a pearl up there. There's so many pearls in this area. It's like the perfect place for scav rep. You can trade like 4 pearls to that merchant. He just wants to trade. Plus there's a pearl down there in that like death room. Oh, you're stuck in here now. So I killed the merchant. I'm sure they don't mind. I did give him pearls, so that does make up for it, right? I think we should say something. No hidden techniques. Actually, if you do this very specific sequence of inputs, you can complete a challenge wherever you want. Okay, you're a different dude. Yeah? You look different. Do not waste any time. No hesitation. I'm up here like, hello, let me grab the item to give you. We're good friends. Murder. They heard what happened last time. They're not making the same mistake. Okay, let me grab the item first though. I mean, you do have to kill him. That's kind of like a lot of extra effort to... Actually, not really. You just like, you rob one dude, kill him, and then come back and give it back to the next guy. I think, honestly, that should stay in. It did work. I would love to see that stay in, because that's really funny, and also complete the challenge normally is a huge pain. Because giving it back to the same merchant doesn't work, so it's not really easy. Oh, okay, it did complete. Yippee. Now is the game gonna fall apart again if I try to do this? Yep. What a functional mod. Like in the Shadow Realm right now. Oh yeah, okay. So that's the process there. Try to open the bingo, doesn't work. Abandon and it just crashes. Here's a shaded song. A little bit late. Did that say no? Don't use rocks. Did I see that correctly? At the last second. Never use rocks. That is a devious challenge. Oh, 270 points. That's not happening. Okay, I don't think I'm doing this. Imagine if this was actually relevant, though. Never use rocks. Oh, it is a little bit annoying how the top gets cut off when it's paused. This is industrial pearl. Transmit the same yük through 5 gates. These are very balanced. This one doesn't look that bad. Steel, 4 pearls, some echoes. Oh, subterranean echo though. Although you can get this from subterranean as Riv. Deep pink is the top one. From subterranean to shaded, what? It does not understand yeeks at all. Maybe a diagonal. None of these are great. I will say that. Which one did I say was decent? This one? I think I will just go for this one because everything else is kind of awful. And we are in Sky Islands. We're in this room. So I need pearls here. Chimney, so I can go to chimney. Come back with pearls in farm arrays. Head to subterranean. Or also grab the pearl. Okay, this is actually a pretty nice starting location. Head for the chimney echo first. Damn, I used the rock. Already failed. that would be the hardest challenge to not fail. Like, not eating certain types of food, not too bad, unless it was like a blue fruit or a bat fly. Throwing. Literally throwing. I kind of love to see that challenge, though. If it was, like, in the middle, it'd be very valuable, but it makes everything else so much more difficult, though. But maybe if there was, like, a bingo that you could complete if you didn't use rocks. Kind of interesting. And one teammate could okay, actually I'm not entirely sure how this works. Could one teammate use rocks as long as the other doesn't? Or does it lose the challenge for both players? No. I assume that means it loses it for both players on the team. Okay. That'd just be very easy to fail accidentally, even if you were paying attention to it. Hey, dude. Ice really removing all the fun challenges. I realized I need a bunch of karma. I should have stayed in Skylands for longer. I can't even get through the gate. Oh, you're referring to the... You're referring to the scavenger one. When fun detected. Oops. Otherwise, that challenge is really annoying. You have to... It's basically a bring a challenge from garbage to shaded challenge. Which is, you know, hope you don't get pearls, or no, hope you don't get spears, you know, something that you can put in your stomach. Which if it's more than a single item, then it's, don't even bother with it. And if they drop spears, you know, you're not gonna get those out of garbage waste or into garbage wastes. I guess it isn't too bad. I mean, this challenge is like, you know, deliver stuff to Moon. So it'd just be one of those. But hopefully they recognize that it isn't actually that easy. We're ignoring it for now. Trade 3 items. You are crazy. Could I? Of course. Rivulet can do everything. I should grab more food. Oh well. Something that still haunts me is how few Rivulet speedrunners there are. Like, I'm out here playing like the most fun speed game ever, if you ignore the creatures. And there's like, where's everyone else? They're playing like Hunter or something. 9 less tiles than a backflip. Maybe. Oh, I should have activated the echo. Misplay. Clunkier than Gourmand because they're too slippery. They're gonna activate frame 1 when I enter again. Yep. I mean, it's understandable for any individual person to not like Rivulet, but to think across the entire community how few Rivulet speedrunners there are. Alright, maybe I'm not looking very well. I'm not sure. But I guess maybe you connect, the character with the categories, and story percent is kind of an unappealing category because you have to go to the rots and you have to deal with like a bunch of annoying stuff. Or maybe people are like intimidated by it. They're like, this looks really difficult to do all those movements. I don't think I can do that. 3 speedrunners doing stuff, you'd be. But even across like the whole like life of Downpour, like one other guy showed up to speedrun Riv, who was like outside of the community. There were a few people who did like attempt story percent for a while, and also any percent got a bit of activity. That's all I need to do in Chimney. Same with Mooncat. I'm not sure how many people know in UFO 50. I mean, so in UFO 50, there's 50 games, and it has received decent attention from speedrunners. There's been some decent amount of activity, but not in Mooncat, which is the game that I speedrun, and my favorite game in the collection, and a lot of people's favorite game, and also like my favorite to speedrun. I mean, I guess obviously if I really like it, but sometimes the game can be good without having a good speedrun. But I think Mooncat has both. Like, where are the Mooncat speedrunners? The game is like has like crazy tech. But the unnecessary wall pounces. Hello, welcome to the stream. It's like did a crazy move on those bat flies. Oh, he's injured. So I think I want to go here. Not that. Oh yeah, there's infinite food in this room. There was no concern. Go down here. Is this the right way? I was thinking of a different room. Was I? Yeah. I missed the pearl. Maybe this way then. There it is. Do not be scared of the centipedes, they will not hurt you yet. Alright, see ya. Another pearl! I thought the platform extended a bit further. There we go. Oh. Have fun with that, you guys. I think I take both of these. And then like shelter immediately in farm areas to complete that. Isn't this so annoying? There's like a barrier that prevents you from doing a wall pounce. Even though it would be so fitting in this room. Like it's spaced out perfectly for a wall pounce right there. Dude, yeah, I'm sure that the map designers 7+ years ago are really thinking about wall pounces for Rivulet, but like, come on. So, oh, I'm Rivulet, so this isn't hard to get. It's a wonderful day to be Rivulet. By the way, I'm definitely making a mistake here by not practicing the characters equally. I should be playing Artificer and Spearmaster and Gourmand and Hunter and, you know, all of them. But at this point, I'm focusing a lot on Rivulet just because I think they're a very enjoyable character. And I am still getting some practice of just like dealing with challenges on the bingo board, right? Like reading these challenges and like strategizing and all that kind of stuff. So, but also I don't care too much about practicing for the event. I mean, imagine a situation where I practice a ton and I win every game because of how much I practiced. I mean, there's still some randomness and other teams can also practice a lot, but I don't know, maybe not as interesting. Oh, did I hurt something? Oh, I should have spit out the pearl first. There we go, the challenge is complete, but I'm gonna give these all to scavengers. Actually, the subterranean echo is active immediately. Or maybe they aren't. Actually, I don't think they are. So I'm gonna go do all the farm race stuff first. So I have 3 pearls. I'm giving these all to the scavengers. That sucks for you. Almost looks like he's escaping. I don't want to be involved in that. Hello. I have even more. I'm gonna do this for a long period of time. There's not many spears here. Unless I can keep, yeah, a little bit of abuse here. Make them drop a spear and then pick it up. It counts as stealing it. Or maybe not. Yeah, there we go. So the challenge isn't actually that hard to complete, because it kind of counts as trading, right? Like, I'd give them pearls, and so I'm allowed to take some spears, and then I give them some stuff back, they drop some spears, I take them. You know, I'm just trading with them, I'm not really stealing them. I bet maybe if I had really bad rep, they would take offense to that, but... I'm actually almost done with this bingo board. Because the pearl is right down here. A lot of farm race challenges. So kind of all clumped up here. So this is... Yep, that's that challenge. And I just need to get the subterranean now. Which actually, ooh, there's food in this room. All the centipedes are edible. You can take them, they're free. Okay, I'll just do this. Yeah. Farmers looks a lot more bright. Rivulet's campaign has a lot of palette changes, so most regions look a little bit different. Like some are really obvious, like outskirts, industrial, chimney. They're all like darker and rainier. I guess Farmers and Skylands are like brighter. I don't know. It's interesting. But yeah, most regions look a little bit different. Wow, this would be very intimidating if you were in a real game to see all of those light up at once. I also got Scholar. Never went to Farmers. Where do you need to go? You need to go to Pebbles, and you need to go to Moon. It's not really... Yeah, I guess you can avoid these areas. These were actually the first regions I went to when I played Rivulet, and when I played Downpour in general. I saved all the story stuff for when I was playing on stream. Otherwise, I was running around the world as Riv, just ignoring the story. So there is a path. It's really sketched though, because I kind of have to go through an unintended way. I guess I'll just take the normal path. There is a shortcut just for rivs, so I might as well use it. Because I knew about Rivulet for a long time before Downpour, because Downpour was originally a mod that just added the Slugcats, and then they spent like 5 years or so. Actually, I don't know how long it took. It took a long time for them to add the rest of the Slugcats, or the rest of the mod. The regions, the story, all of this was like created and packaged together as Downpour as an official DLC, but originally as a mod, and originally I don't have a pearl. There's an earthquake going on. You might be a bit concerned about that. Oh, they don't like it. I was like, I think I have enough scavenger rep to just skip this. No, I have a pearl right here. But I knew about Rivulet and how fast they can move, and I thought it'd be really fun. But that version of the mod was for an older version of the game, and I didn't think about like down patching or like how to install it. I really did not put much effort into it. I could have played Rivulet if I really wanted to, but I didn't. So Downpour was my first opportunity to play this character I was excited for a very long time. So I just like immediately ran around and explored Farmers and Sky Island and all the other regions outside of like the main story ones like Submerged or the Rot. It's funny because I actually really don't like the Rots. I think that ideally some perfect version of Downpour, Rivulet would be given a big... Oh, that's a very bright pink scavenger. But like in a perfect version of Downpour for me, personally, would be like give Riv a huge open area to explore. Kind of like Farmers, but a bit less bumpy. And with less wormgrass. Just to let them like run, You're so fast, but you have so little space to move around because the world is designed for Survivor. And the regions that are specifically made for Rivulets, one is completely underwater, which is fine. The other is like a huge mess of like rot and death. Not a very fun place to run around as Rivulet. Yes, I have beat Rivulet several times. Maybe like a dozen or so completions of the campaign. I have enough food. I literally just need to make it subterranean. That's the last objective. I don't know if they'll be active or not. Bit of airy. It could have been, but it's at the very end. So I don't think it would matter much. Because Rivulet is too fast for the world. If you do one slide pounce, you're jumping across an entire screen, you know? Probably bumping into stuff, you know? Yeah, the world is too small for how fast you can move. And even if you're not using, like, slide pounces and stuff, you still run so fast. You know, I feel like some people say that Rivulet is hard to control, not because they're too fast, but because the world isn't designed for their speed. I think Rivulet should have been made slower. Just like a little bit faster than Hunter. Plus, their like slide pounces and backflips could have been toned down a bit too. Because remember that Rivulet also gets the rarefaction cell, which lets you activate low gravity whenever you want, making their movement even better. So if they were gonna have any regions designed specifically for them, it would be cool if they were. Oh, here's a room with a ton of beehives. This probably would have been the place to do it, actually. I totally forgot about that. But yeah, I feel like a region that's designed specifically for Rivulet should have been really open. Just lets you like run around a lot. Like think about subterranean for Saints. Like it's the perfect region. There's always a ceiling. And you can always like, you can swing and build up a ton of speed in the really long rooms with the ceiling. That's great. Where's that for Riv? That's what I'm thinking. I guess you have underwater areas that are kind of like that. But no, have fun in DLL Hell. Sam was gonna have the rot. That makes sense. I mean, they had to develop an entire new region just for Saints, right? Oh, here you are. There were two challenges. I did not notice that. Yeah, it's a cool idea, but also, like, why would Saints be in the rock? You already did the story stuff as Rivulets. Why are you going back? Just to say hi to Pebbles? So he's like, oh, hi, I'm dying. I guess it's kind of what you're doing in Silent Construct, but he's so much more, you know, destroyed. It's, like, more impactful. Like, oh, he's basically dead. Unless that was how they wanted the rot to be. But it's still, like, mostly functional. I mean, like... no, it's not mostly functional. But, you know, Silent Construct is, like, very, very obviously. Yep, time to let the game crash. Maybe I should just exit. Speed things up a little bit. Hopefully that fixes it. Actually, I don't think it will. I think the game is just going to crash immediately. I will do one more bingo. Maybe I should play as Saint. I also like that character. I don't know if there's been a Saint bingo yet. Oh, yeah, creature kills. Oh, it is common pearls for Saints. They did account for that. Pin scavengers to walls in primordial underground. That is so specific. Um, are there any that are reasonable? Hit snails, puffballs. Are there any snails in farm rays? That might be a bit rough. But I guess you could carry the spore puffs with you and just don't miss. If I could do the bottom row if I don't die. Send a hiss into Rubicon. Or maybe this one? No. I mean, okay, I guess you can't eat them, but it's not a good idea, normally. The problem is that most of the easy ones rely on this. I don't think snails get hurt, no. Well, I'll go for it. I really have to not die. I Saint. Oh, I have wall pounces on. I normally turn them off for Saint, but hopefully it's not a big deal. So what are we doing? I need to get farmer A's, I think is the main one. Or maybe I should do the pearl stuff first. Oh, throw a grenade and then pass the toll. Usually it doesn't have that extra bit. Can I? Oh, I don't think I can open popcorn plants, no. I can't. I'm gonna shelter just immediately, just to get karma. Because there's lots of food in this area. It's funny. So in expedition mode and bingo, you can throw spears, but not very well. You have like the worst spear stats out of any slug cat. Yeah, see how much food there is? I could like get to max karma in this one little area. Plus the fruit in this room. Stream title is not false advertising. Does it say Rivulet? I guess it does. Oh wow. I did play Rivulet for most of it. I think coming up with like stream titles is like my least favorite part of streaming. And you probably have noticed that most of the time they're really boring and just descriptive, like they're basically just stating exactly what's happening in the stream. And I'm also trying not to reuse titles from previous streams. But maybe I shouldn't care about that. So I need to collect some pearls. I think the pearls, but the colored pearls are now normal pearls. I guess it doesn't matter. Just find either one. Bring them to Chimney, then Pipe Yard. Oh dear. Hopefully stealing the spear just to save him made up for stealing. Let's get to industrial first, then I'll shelter. I really want to not die. That's like one of the main objectives. And you might be a problem. I think Saint has neutral rep. You guys want some rocks? Now the problem is that how do I do this? I guess I can. I'm not sure. Maybe I did this in the wrong order. I could have gone to Farm Race first, then go to like Sky Islands, then Chimney, then maybe head to Pipe Yard from there. Oh, tiny centipede. Actually, not very tiny. You're definitely not. So there should be 2 pearls here, which are what I'll be carrying for most of the run. But I'm Saint, so I don't care. Saint is like the opposite of Spearmaster. You don't care about carrying items, because it never matters. Oh, the whole party went in there. That was unnecessarily risky, but I'm alive. So I now have 2 pearls. I can just go to Chimney to finish that. Maybe I should go backwards, but then I still have to enter Farm Race from the gate. If I'm gonna enter Farm Race, I should do it from that way. Safety shelter. Or I could just head up 2 rooms to shelter and Chimney. Please follow me. Lizards don't mind entering this shelter. Especially Scions, although white lizards might be different. Yeah, just come on, just a little bit further. Love to get pearls to you, but I'm saving them. It is fun as Saints, since you can't throw spears normally. You can throw spears at scavengers to trade them, but I unfortunately can't do that now. You know, I actually suddenly am curious if I can try some tech. Oh, it doesn't work. Never mind. Does it still count as a colored pearl? This is Solitary Towers, yeah? Chimney Canopy? I guess it counts as a colored pearl. That's kind of lame. Where's the normal pearl in Farmer is? I guess, okay, here's the colored one. That's annoying that doesn't count. Just make sure that I got the right one, yeah. I guess I'll trade this for a regular pearl with the scavengers. Red lizard. They exist. It's been a while. Strawberry. This might become a problem really quickly. That was close. This area is kind of dangerous. Could potentially be really bad. Yep, full of spiders. We can go around though. Are there any normal pearl locations? Oh, there are. On like the top right of the chimney. There's like a regular pearl, I think. I could go up there, give the scavengers, but I kind of want to give them this pearl for rep. Oh no, I missed the jump. Do you have to throw boost to this jump normally? That was a regular pounce, or I guess it wasn't a regular pounce. I don't know if a regular pounce would work though. Let's try going down here. Let's skip all the spiders. Not seeing any pearls here. Okay, well, I could shelter and like wait for some to respawn. I think I will just look for the other one. I think I know where it is now. Oh, is there a cycle timer? No. Wrong room. I don't know if there's a map with pearl locations on it. Oh. There's a pearl. That's a weird location. Is that there for other characters? I don't think so. I never remember that being a thing. I guess it is. Oh, there's the pearl like up. Wow, there's a lot of pearls. I totally forgot their locations. There's a pearl up by the shelter. There's a pearl on your way up to the top of chimney. And there's a pearl in that other room that I was just in earlier. That would have been a way easier one to get. I guess I could familiarize myself with some of the wrong pipe. I could try to learn some of the pearl locations, not colored pearls, just regular ones, because I kind of need them sometimes. Like if I need scavenger rep and I just like enter a room, grab a pearl, there you go. Like, there should be another one up here. Please grab onto something. That's a lizard. Maybe it's not there for Saint, but there's normally a pearl, like, up here. That is so strange. This bingo event has forced me to learn, or it has made me learn a lot of new things about this game. Things that would never really matter before. No, there is a pearl there. Maybe it fell or I just didn't grab it, I don't know. So now I need to take these back down to industrial, then pipe yard. Maybe pipe yard, but I'll be leaving immediately. Also, I could probably use a passage. I think I've been forgetting to use passages recently, even when they would help out a lot. So if I go to industrial, then pipe yard, I guess I could pass this back to outskirts to save time. Yeah, I think I will do that. Wow, you're fast. Grab that centipede. Thank you. I don't like you guys. I believe I left the other pearl right here in the shelter. Which is actually, I need to complete this challenge. Right. That's annoying. I don't have any food. Popcorn plant that I can't access. I think there was another character, a modded character that I played that wasn't strong enough to open popcorn plants, but if you did some movement, you could build up speed and actually break them. Like that was the thing I remember doing, but I don't think it works with Saints. Like when your spear's throw speed is not dependent on your speed at all, it just is set as a set value. Any food in this room? I hope there is. What am I doing for the bingo? The bottom row for bringing pearls to the chimney into pipe yard, bringing a vulture grub out of farm race, and then bombing the outskirts of pearl and passing it. So I'm currently looking for food. I already got the pearls. I just need to shelter. I can kill you. Oh wow, I'm so weak. Really, it's hard to find food. All the way back up here to this room. Demon. Also, if I die once, I lose the challenge. So the rest of the stream has to be deathless. Already almost. Wow. Also, I hope one of these centipedes doesn't randomly become aggro. This isn't Rivulet. I knew it would happen. I was playing Rivulet for the first 2 hours of the stream, and now I decided to change characters. Oh, I left the pearl right here. So yeah, apparently colored pearls, even though they're faded, don't count as common pearls. Even though it purposely switches out these challenges that are normally colored pearls challenges, they switch them out with colored or common pearls. I don't know if that's intentional. I actually kind of assume it is, but something that people should know. I do need to keep bringing them with me. So objective now, get to pipe yard. Also, I need a bomb too. I actually don't think that's a great plan anymore, because I need to pick up the bomb. So I can't really passage to outskirts and skip it. Or skip going back to industrial, because that's the only place where I can get one reasonably. Please don't notice me, Cyan. I'm just a little guy. I was worried that while I was stunned there for a second, the sign would jump down immediately. I ended up getting into that pipe somehow on accident. I'm trying to get to pipe route. I don't know what the fastest route is. I have no idea. What was that creature that just entered this room? It's a centipede. Yippee. Oh no, it's a lantern mouse that was trying to not be eaten. Let's take this path. Yeah, lantern mouse in industrial is kind of funny. So from here, I can actually grab a bomb. Do I want to risk doing this? I think I want to. But I don't have any items, but you're Saints, so you don't really throw stuff that often, right? So I'm going to change things around. I'll keep the bomb in my stomach so I can passage with it. Yeah, this is probably the best way to get a pipe yard. It's right here. So I think I lost that challenge, but whatever. There's such a high chance of me dying trying to do this challenge, but I have seen someone bomb a toll and then pass it normally. Also, I don't know what the hitboxes are for this one, right? What if I totally miss all the scavengers, but I still throw near the toll? Would that count? I think it's worth it to test that. Because I've gotten this challenge a lot, and usually I kind of avoid it to try to not lower my rep too much. Or I try to give the scavengers a ton of gifts to make up for it. You know, but if I can just like miss all of the scavengers completely but still get the challenge completed, that would be a best case scenario. Okay, so we're gonna passage to outskirts and I guess get the farm raise and then just immediately leave. And if I die, it's all over. We're really relying on this challenge. Actually, I should have passaged. Stupid. Okay. fine. There's some food here. I forget that you need to passage immediately. There's food a few rooms down, but it's kind of out of the way. Is there anything up here? I think I want to stay away from that. Anything in here? Absolutely nothing. That's the path I'm staying away from. This path eventually leads to food, so sure. Unless all the lily pucks are gone. That'd be great. Not like I wanted anything to eat at all. Okay, how about this room? Or maybe up here. Because, like, this is an area, by the way. There's a pearl right there above me. Actually, okay, I know that up here there should be food. In the form of popcorn plants, which I might not be able to get. Wow, Pipehead is not a great place for saints. There's nothing to eat. Maybe over here. That's bat flies. Maybe in this little area that I failed to enter earlier. Have I ever been in this room? Or is this just down from the other? Where is this? I'm literally looking for a single piece of food, by the way. This is just back here. Ugh. There couldn't be lily pucks just in that room earlier. Okay, let's go down. I'd really rather not be in this room. Okay, there's food. I found it. Problem, there's something else in this room too. And they're doing that fun little thing where they block the pipe completely. Hey, at least we got music. Okay. Instant death trap. Oh my gosh. Yeah, sure. How about you go after that lizard? Instead of me. That you're just camping. Really? You still want to do this? What is your problem, man? I'm saying, I like his two ends are like right next to each other, so I would literally get zapped like instantaneously. I'll just wait here for a bit. I don't really have another good option. I guess I'll try to warm up by this guy. I don't think it's working because he's dead. So maybe it does help a little bit. No. Oh wow! Look at that. A spinning spider. Yeah, I have nothing to do with you. I could have avoided all of this by just using the passage earlier. By the way, I just forgot. I definitely not forget right now. I also want to check my chieftain progress. I don't think it's that high. And it's actually not even on the board. Okay. There's some tech to befriend the scavengers fairly quickly. Do I have I did not enter that shelter. Okay. I did not really do anything in outskirts. I think I'll try to befriend them a lot and then bomb them and just rush by and hope that they don't care. Everything could end right now. Or, I mean, in like 3 minutes. It's gonna take a while to get there. Yeah, this whole process. I'd love to give you guys something. Imagine they already hate me and they just kill me. Hey. I think they're a little bit hesitant. They don't like me, but they're not going to try to kill me. Or a Karma Lizard jump scare. Yep, goodbye. That's like the opposite of what I want to see. That's unfortunate for you. Yeah. Well, I tried to save you. I'm not gonna try any more than that. Well, spring trap. Okay, let me wait here until he tries to pass. You guys could like get a hobby. Oh my gosh, there's more of them. Yes, I would like infinite yellow lizards, please. Red lizard too, actually. I was really missing them. Like, when is this red lizard gonna come back? He can't get me from there, right? One thing that this red lizard wants to do. Centipede. Okay. Grab the pearl. Befriend the scavengers, throw a bomb at them, and run by. I don't know how I'm going to do that. It actually sounds really difficult. Yeah, the whole run past them after bombing them. But I have 2 gifts for them here. This looks like a problem. Traffic jam. I'm like forced to respect these guys. Like, they're not really that dangerous, but they might get you. And now he's approaching my location. Not a fan of that. Have a pearl. And have a that. And have some spears too. This guy's gonna get annoying. Unless he gets stuck in the pipe. Nope, they're both coming over here. Yep, have some more spears. So, okay, I wonder. This makes it seem like I need to throw the grenade and then pass the toll. But what if I do it in the other order? Yeah? Pass the toll, then throw the grenade. So that I'm already on the other side. Is that allowed? The way that it's worded makes it seem like that doesn't work, right? Although it does just kind of say do both, right? Within one toll, throw a grenade and pass it. It's not like do this and then that. I guess I should science it. That looked like it counted. I did not see. Yes. Okay. It's saying specifically the suburban drifts, aka outskirts toll. So I don't think you could do it at another one. But that is really good knowledge. You can throw the grenade while you're leaving. I did not really learn what the hitbox was. But since Saint's throw is so weak, it's kind of hard to throw past them, right? Okay. Where is a vulture grub? Right there. There's one really close by. Oh man, I have to cross the toll again. Yeah? They're gonna hate me. Oh no, if I go the other path, there's also a toll. This is kind of a predicament I'm in. They will still be passive. What is my scavenger rep? So I gave them a bunch of stuff, like a pearl and a lantern and some spears, and then I threw a bomb at them. They won't attack, so I killed 4 of them. If Cheatsman showed up, it would go down, but yeah, there's Outlaw, so I still have negative rep. So if I see a scavenger, they'll probably try to kill me. But I can probably get past the pole. Oh, we're in the Saints campaign, but we can't have cicadas here. Let's replace them with Centerwings, just like every other location in the game. There are sometimes scavengers around this room. Just kidding. Centipedes? Yeah. Just grab them. Oh wait, you already did grab them. You're just spitting at nothing. So there's Oh wait. Right, I'm Saint. I guess they don't spawn here? Sorry about this sound. Oh, I'm paused. Are there... Hold up. So there's one other location where I could expect to see them. But the map is a mess, so I actually don't know if they're there or not. The other room, close to Sky Islands, there's also no vulture grub there. Hello? Are there any for Saint? Wait. There might be a problem. There's normally some down here, yeah? There's nothing. Okay, well I guess I have to go to Sky Islands. That the only chance is that there's one up there. Unless there's any other locations for Saints, I'm not sure. But I have some inventory space now. I can carry these to protect myself. Just hope I don't run into any random scavengers, I guess. Yeah, I'm looking for vulture grubs. That's the next objective. Take a vulture grub. What are they called? Yeah, vulture grub. Take one out of farmers. There's normally a spawn down there, and I would have just gone straight back through outskirts, but They're extinct. Are they completely gone? Well, there's none in this room. This would be another spawn location. One in chimney. I'll check the other room. But yeah, if there's not one there, I'm just gonna end it. Because I don't want to go do like 4 other challenges without dying. I've also like come to realize just how complicated the whole white lizard up there. Just how complicated the whole timeline is. With like some creatures like not being in certain locations for some characters, and you know it's different for every single one. They're supposed to be extinct, but they forgot to remove one. Ultimate's way to not go extinct is just be invisible. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever heard someone say that. CNS. It sounded like I heard a centipede. Maybe there was, maybe there wasn't. Oh, one of you again. I'm tired of seeing you guys. I guess I have to go this way. Now he's just a turret. You know, instantaneous reactions time to spit at me. He's so ready. Please jump in my mouth. Can you do anything else with your life? Other than like walk forward 2 steps? Give him more confirmation that I exist. I think he can't path to me, but he doesn't want to leave the room either. Maybe I can get him to jump. This is the one thing he wants to do. Literally nothing else matters. I can't do anything, man. I'm also very cold. There's a pipe here, you know. I'm actually gonna freeze. Yeah, okay. GG. Karma Lizard counter. Oh well. I think I could have... I mean, if there were vulture grubs, which I guess they're gone, so that challenge was not possible anyway. Unless I brought one in from chimney or something. Rare hypothermia death. If that karma wasn't there, I would have just kept going. And the scavengers would have warmed me up a bit. I would have sheltered at some point. Because there's a shelter like right after the scavenger tool, a few rooms. Oh well. I guess if I really cared, I could have... I mean, I thought that the karma would move or something. They really just wanted to sit there and spit at me. That was their only objective in life. They didn't give up to, like, go to a different room. They didn't want to go to the tunnel down there. just blocking me from that one path. Their only thing they want to do. Anyway. That did go pretty well otherwise. Thanks everyone for watching. See ya.